Hi guys, so for today's video we're going to be looking at what do others admire most about you, what traits of yours stand out the most, what do people really respect about who you are as a person. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Also, if you enjoy this video, please like, share, or subscribe to the channel. And my Amazon wish list and my PayPal are both in the description box below, so you can donate to the channel if you wanted to. And I do offer personal readings as well, and you can find the information for that in the box below as well. So we're going to get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what do other people admire and respect most about you? I feel like you're a very courageous person. You're somebody that no matter what bad things happen, you always tend to look at the bright side. You tend to look at the good things. You tend to really put a lot of faith and trust in your religion or your spirituality, whatever it is that you believe in. I feel like prayer is very important to the people who chose this pile as well. I feel like you're somebody who communicates from a space of unconditional love a lot of the time. Like, you see everyone around you as a reflection of yourself in a way as well. And you're somebody who communicates to bring peace to situations. You're somebody who's a peacemaker, who tries to make peace. You're very courageous, very bold, very different, and you stand out from the crowd. You're somebody who really is very swift in your communication as well at times. And you're very courageous, very bold. You don't care what's going on or what the situation may be or what may happen to you. You will step in if you feel like you can achieve peace in a situation. We have Herb Sarsaparilla here too. So, yeah, you're somebody who likes to stand up for the underdog. Somebody that, no matter what life throws at you, you keep going. And you're somebody who is able to adapt and be flexible. You're somebody who really is just one in a million. You have a very courageous, brave heart, and you have a fun-loving spirit as well. So let's see what else we got here. We have the tarantula. We have the sea serpent. Death. And the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're somebody who stops conflict in its tracks. You are somebody who's a very good debater. You're somebody who does not acknowledge gossip around you either. I feel like you are somebody who puts a stop to gossip when you come across it. I feel like you are somebody who isn't interested just in winning, but in understanding a situation and being able to talk through it. I feel like you're somebody who brings very swift transformations to a lot of people's lives as well. And I feel like you cut off situations when other people are just competing with you or out to win or are trying to one up you, or there's a lot of gossip or drama or conflict. You'll walk away from those situations because you know what's best for you and you do what's best for you. I also feel like your life's purpose and passion and your pursuits are something that others really admire as well. I'm not really sure what you do on that front. But you do something probably like in negotiating or peace tactics or something along those lines. Maybe even talking, like talk therapy or things like that. People really admire whatever your passion or purpose-driven pursuits are. They also admire the fact that you are able to continue to go forward and that you can really create a lot of new things in your life without a whole lot behind you, a whole lot of support behind you. I feel like you are also somebody who is just you're very transformational. You're very transformational. You don't let anything get you down, or if it does get you down, you don't let it keep you down. So let's see what else we got. Common ground. Yeah, you're a peacemaker. You are somebody who can find the common ground in any situation. Somebody who can really bring people together who you would never imagine being together in a million years, because you can see both sides of the argument. I'm an open-hearted ambassador to my shy, introverted, or less than likable kin. Our once awkward conversations are no match for the universal small talk stimulant known as common ground. I am willing to look for this common ground, and once we have that to stand on, I am willing to bet standing next to them isn't so bad. So, yeah, you're somebody who's able to find common ground with people around you, even people who you have problems or issues with. You're able to find that common ground, and you're able to bring a peaceful resolution into any kind of conflict, argument, any kind of situation or drama that's going on around you, any chaos. Like, say there's people having a fight in a bar or something, you're able to step in and be like, hey, and talk them down and talk them out of it, and bring peace to the situation. So that's one of the biggest things that people admire about you. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought of it in the comments below, or whether or not it resonated, maybe some examples of those types of situations you've been through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, I feel like your spiritual pursuits are one of the biggest things that others admire about you. Your healing capabilities. You may be somebody who works in the medical field. If you don't work in the medical field, you could be somebody who's considered a healer of some sort. I feel like your healing abilities, whatever they may be, and I feel like it's something that you have worked really hard at too, something that you have been very dedicated to, and something that you made sure you got before you didn't have the chance. I feel like others admire how much you shine and how much others look up to you for hope and inspiration as well. And how connected you are to your third eye, to your crown chakra, to your intuition, to the signs and synchronicities and messages you hear. And I feel like people are also very attracted to your beauty as well. But I feel like it's not just a superficial thing. It's something that at first they may just think that you're a pretty face, but then they dig deeper and they're like, wow, there's this whole person underneath here. And you're not somebody who's cocky or overly confident. You're somebody who's very down to earth and humble in the power that you have. We have the crocodile and the hawk. You may be a therapist or a counselor in this pile as well. 6 of Wands. Knight of Cups, a poet. You could be a poet or a writer of some sort, maybe even a children's writer. People really admire your ability to wear your heart on your sleeve and to express your emotions and feelings for all to see, and the recognition and respect you gain for doing that. They really admire your ability to observe and watch situations and patiently wait for the right timing to act, and your ability to act very swiftly and very keenly. You're very intelligent as well. And I feel like you are somebody who receives a lot of signs, guidance, messages from the higher realms as well. People really admire your success, your ability to be able to see the bigger picture and act on it, and your ability to be able to patiently wait if you feel like it's not the right time to act as well. And how you always seem to win in the end by taking that route and by expressing yourself, especially your emotional self, your imaginative self, your creative self. Those things are very high qualities in you that others admire. Your imagination, your creativity, your love, your poetry, your heart, your emotions, I feel like you are somebody who really has learned a lot about emotional intelligence, and I feel like you may even show others the way in some ways. Individuality. I delight in being my own person, though I am indelibly connected to my parents, siblings, children, cousins, cats, dogs, sea monkeys. I see the beauty in being my own unique self, and sometimes crazy self. It's alright if my near or far and mostly dear ones don't always understand me. To be honest, I kind of take that as a compliment. Especially if you don't understand them, right? You are such an individual. You are so different. You're so out of the box. And this next pile here is very much out of the box as well. So if you felt drawn to pile 3, there's a sign for you. You're somebody who really stands out. You can't help but to stand out, though. And it's just you being you. And you are also somebody, you may not even seek that spotlight or that attention, because you may be somebody who really likes to stay in the background a bit more, observe, watch, wait, listen, those kinds of things. But when you do step into that spotlight, you shine so brightly, and you are so confident at doing it as well. They really wouldn't expect somebody who really at first glance seems like they're a pretty face that might just be kind of stuck in the corner, to be somebody who's very intelligent and very much capable of standing up in front of everybody and saying what they have to say. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, you are very much so out of the box. You are one of a kind, unique, dazzling, somebody that is really, oh, I just got the song Not Your Barbie Girl from Ava Max, I think, I'm not sure. By my own self, dinner and a chocolate cake. I don't know, that's the only part I'm remembering right now. But you're somebody very, very out of the box. Somebody who could really be a mermaid in a fish full of sea. You're somebody that is very, I want to say, emotionally intelligent as well. Very sensitive. You communicate very well. And you understand people when they communicate very well, even if it's not in the best of ways. You may work really well with children as well for this pile. You're somebody very out of the box, though. Somebody who doesn't care if you color outside the lines. Somebody that just enjoys being yourself, and you encourage others to be themselves, I feel like, too. You may really enjoy high heels, and if you wear a lot of high heels, people could be very impressed or admire how easily or fluidly you walk in them. You may enjoy going out to party and have a good time, but I feel like even if you do go out and party and have a good time, you also know when too much is too much, and you're a very stable person who really is very responsible at the same time as you're this fiery, vivacious person that is just center stage. You're a very center stage person. People admire your ability to be so openly yourself. So playful too. You're somebody who has had to face a lot of toxic situations in your life, a lot of hardships, a lot of maybe even addictions as well. You may have dealt with a lot of people with addictions too, with a lot of strength and emotional stability behind you. You're somebody who is quite capable of taming your inner beast, I feel like. And I feel like you're quite capable of taming the inner beast of a lot of people around you as well. Calming and soothing the savage beast in a way. Maybe even including animals. You're somebody who's very bold, very confident, very... You may even be somebody who is very sexual. Very, sexually appealing too. You may have had to deal with a lot of toxic energy because of your sexual energy, and you may have had to deal with a lot of people taking from you what you didn't want to give them. And even though you have had to deal with that a lot in your life, you have this strength, this stability, this solidity deep inside yourself. You have this very strong aura. You're a very strong person, a very grounded person, a very solid person, and a very brave person who still continues to do what you love to do. And you don't want to have to fear or worry about tomorrow while you're doing it. And so you are somebody who is able to let those attachments go. and rebirth yourself, have this brand new way of being and doing. I feel like you change and shift a lot as well. You're somebody very happy, very joyful, very playful, very fun, very youthful, very just happy-go-lucky. And I think there's a lot of people who don't even know about this hard, horrible, harsh past that you have went through. But the ones who do are in awe of this strength you have, this deep inner core of strength and stability and solidity. Your ability to face every hardship you have faced and be able to rise up and keep going again and again and again, and still be able to enjoy life and play and have fun, even though you have been hurt so many times. Reading between the lines. And I feel like you're somebody who also tells people no before they even ask the question sometimes, because you know it's coming and you know what they want, and so you give them the answer before they even ask the question, and some people admire that a lot as well. Reading between the lines. I'm intuitive, and my intuition allows me to hear way more than just the words my loved ones are saying. With this power to read between the lines, I see that the words I love you might rarely be spoken, but their sentiment lurks in phrases like, I changed your oil, here's that article, and did you use up all the A1 sauce? I feel like you are somebody who really takes action to show those that you love them as well. And I feel like you are also somebody who can pick up on how people are feeling around you and what they might be going through. And you're the one who is bold enough to ask and to say something when you see somebody hurt or in pain or like they need that hand and that help. And people really admire your skills in being able to see things that other people miss as well. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might have went through in the past. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.